to play today. I didn't know someone would say, come through the magic door with me. We'll make believe and wondrous things we'll see. A room, zoom, zoom, a room, zoom, zoom, gilly, 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 ah, ah, ah. A room, zoom, zoom, a room, zoom, zoom, gilly, 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 ah, ah, ah. Won't you come out and play today? Imagination leads the way. We'll laugh and sing and so much more when you come with us to the magic door. A room, zoom, zoom, a room, zoom, zoom, gilly, 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 ah, ah, ah. A room, zoom, zoom, a room, zoom, zoom, gilly, 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 ah, ah, ah. A room, zoom, zoom, a room, zoom, zoom, gilly, 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 ah, ah, ah. A room, zoom, zoom, a room, zoom, zoom, gilly, 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 ah, ah, ah. Won't you come out and play today? Imagination leads the way. We'll laugh and sing and so much more when you come with us to the magic store. A room, zoom, zoom, a room, zoom, zoom, gilly, 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 ah, ah, ah. A room, zoom, zoom, a room, zoom, zoom, gilly, 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 ah, ah, ah. A room, zoom, zoom, a room, zoom, zoom, gilly, 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 ah, ah, ah. A room, zoom, zoom, a room, zoom, zoom, gilly, 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 ah, ah, ah.
Well, you know Tracy. She's in my acting class right now, and I don't know what it is. We've been working on this scene together. We're just having so much fun. I guess I never really got to know her. You know, I guess our parents used to be farmers. Yeah, they moved here from the country.
Oh. Steve, we don't have a cleaning service, you know.
What? Well, anyway, I was talking to her today in the park outside of class, and she's coming over today with Phil and Amy, and we're going to play Space Blasters.
So is she like your girlfriend? Yuck!
No, Mazel. Well, anyway, if we have a good time today, I'm thinking of asking her to go with me to the costume party that we're having for the last day of acting class next week.
Oh, it's fun. I love costume parties.
Yeah, me too.
Wait a second. If she's in your acting class, then she's already going to the costume party, right?
Right.
So
No, I mean, I'm going to ask her if she'll go with me.
sounds like your girlfriend to me.
Hey, pipe down, all right? She's coming. Let it out.
You're right.
You should really tell her about the music idea. It's going to be great.
It's kind of different.
I can't believe you guys are actually wearing those.
What? It's for an acting class project.
Yeah, right. I mean, what's so funny, Steve?
I'm sorry, nothing's funny. Very nice fashion accessories.
You have the same assignments due tomorrow. I don't know what you're making such a big fuss about.
Oh, come on. That Miss Schweber is crazy if she thinks people are going to walk around wearing a garbage bag all day.
So wait a minute. Wait. What is this project all about?
Well, Miss Schweber is our acting teacher, and we're getting ready to do a show about the environment and ecology. So, well, you know, it's about garbage and recycling and landfill and...
Yeah, so she's teaching us about the environment to help us get into character for the show.
Right.
So we have this assignment.
See, this assignment is where we collect all the garbage that we would normally use in a day, and then we put it all into our own garbage sack, and then at the end of the day, we weigh it just to see how much we would normally waste.
Oh, you mean like candy bar wrappers?
Oh,
Steve,
please.
I think this is a great idea. It's time finally people started caring about the environment.
Look, I think this ecology business is just a lot of hot air. One person is not going to make any difference. Neither is one little candy bar wrapper.
Miss Schweber says that if we all don't make a little change, that the entire environment is going to be polluted and not just a part of it.
I think this planet has done fine so far on its own.
Back where I come from, they say if you don't respect the earth, it won't respect you. And the same is true for people, too.
Hey, wait a second, you guys. Hold it. Come on, Steve. What if everybody thought the way that you did, huh?
Well, I don't know.
Well, listen, I don't think that you care very much for our future if the whole world felt the way that you did about the environment.
Wait, what are you saying?
I'm saying, how about a trip through the magic door to a future world, our future world that you're creating by feeling and thinking the way that you do?
Well, seeing as how Space Blasters is off for the day.
Good. Okay, then it's settled. Let's see. The magic door is going to be, I know. It's going to be a rusty old wire fence that leads to what used to be a really terrific playground.
Playground?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Just be careful, guys, as you go through that you don't cut yourself with the wire. Ready?
Okay, here we go. Come on.
If
that garbage as you come through.
Gross. This place is big. Where am I? Wait a minute. This is the park. The park outside of acting class. This is going to be very interesting. Hey guys, what's up?
Whoa, hey, Steve. Steve, man, where's your garbage sack?
Oh, I'm not doing that assignment. It's stupid.
Assignment.
Wow, that's a good one.
If Officer Schweber catches you, you'll be in real hot water.
Wait, Officer Schweber? You mean Ms. Schweber, our acting teacher?
Hey, no way, dude. I mean Officer Schweber, the chief of the garbage police. Everybody's got to have a garbage sack. It's the law.
What gives, Steve?
Oh, thanks a lot for nothing, Wendy. You know, this is not my idea of a great trip through the magic door. Wait a minute, let me get this straight, okay? There's no place to put the trash because the landfills are all full, and we have to carry our own garbage around?
Oh, landfill.
Good behaving yourself. You keep
Whoa,
it clean.
Schweber, quick, give us that.
Garbage bag. Wait.
Whoa.
What are you dumping trash?
No, ma'am.
What is it you just make? Less than the rest of us? Somebody here can't see what's right in front of his own face. How many pounds of trash does the average American generate? 3.3 pounds. Well, 3.3 pounds. That's a lot of trash. And apparently someone here doesn't think that he's a part of the trash problem. He thinks that he can just dump his trash sack when nobody's looking. You smell that?
It'd be tough not to, ma'am.
Pretty tough, huh? Used to be the trees would help clean the air by trapping pollution on the leaves. And then the trees would make oxygen, which helps give us fresh air. Well, now there aren't many forests left because they cut down a lot of them trees. Do you know what it is? The word for when they cut down all those trees?
No, ma'am. I learned it in class, but I can't remember.
Didn't capture your attention, huh?
Deforestation, ma'am.
Deforestation. It isn't a pretty word, is it? It sounds almost as ugly as it looks. And it's all because people like you are not willing to pick up things and recycle them. Recycle. Now, that's got a really nice ring to it. It's when people are smart enough to understand that the things they use can be used again and not tossed away and wasted.
Yes, ma'am.
Since that sack of yours here is so empty, and this playground is so full of things, I suggest you and your little friends here spend some time picking these things up and filling up that sack. Thanks a lot, Steve. It's not fun to be embarrassed in front of other people, is it? Have a nice day.
I'm sorry, guys, really. No, really, how was I supposed to know I was going to be transported to a world where there's garbage police and all?
What?
Oh, nothing. What do you guys... Well, I mean, what do we usually do around here in a place like this, you know, for fun and all? Football?
Football?
Man, there's no room for football.
Well, so what do you do?
What we do, hey man, we play with the trash.
Wait, you do what?
Sure, man. We play with the trash.
Hey, look, dude. Like the saying goes, trash is smash.
Yeah.
Rock and roll, baby. Yeah. Every once in a while, a kid gets lucky and stumbles onto something really totally smash.
If you know where to look, you might get lucky and find yourself a treasure buried in the trash. Woo! Woo!
Yeah. Do. Now, if you use your head and look a little closer, you might begin to see the possibility.
On the one hand, trash is something someone discarded. On the other hand, trash
Really set you free. Woo! So, hey, dude, you want to play with us, huh?
Well, I don't know.
Hey, whatever happened with you, Steve and Tracy?
Whoa.
Did you ever ask her out?
Oh, wow, I almost forgot. Thanks for reminding me. I'm supposed to get home. I got to meet her this afternoon. We're going to play Space Blasters.
Space Blast is very smooth. Can we come?
Yeah.
Well, we're also going to go over a scene, for our acting class first. So, maybe tomorrow? Besides, it looks like you guys got plenty to do right here.
Oh.
Later.
Hey,
Later, dude. Hey, let's get the garbage back.
come on. Hi, honey. How are your classes?
This is getting very weird. Fine. I learned what deforestation means.
Oh, good.
What you doing?
I'm just sorting paper for the recycling. Glossy. Non-glossy. Non-glossy.
Great, sounds like fun.
Glossy. Glossy.
Mom, Tracy's coming over this afternoon, and,
Non-glossy.
this place is kind of a mess. Do you suppose there's somewhere we can put all this junk?
Well, now, honey, that's not very nice. You know it, with the garbage men only coming a couple times a year. This is the best I can do.
Wait, a couple times a year?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Well, I guess it's not much different from the way I normally clean my room. Mom, is there anything to eat around here? I was sort of hoping to have some snacks ready for Tracy, when she arrives.
Oh, well, now you know better. Well, with the food shortages, there's very little to snack on. Well, your dinner will be ready in a little while.
Wait, is that stuff I smell? Is that dinner?
Yeah, it's your favorite. Recycle burgers.
Recyclo? Sounds
Not
great.
quite done yet. Done in a few minutes.
I think I just lost my appetite. Wait, let me guess. The deforestation helped the soil erode, and then the farmer's soil all blew away. And I suppose the acid rain didn't help very much either.
I'm so glad to hear you're paying attention and learning all about the environment. When I was young, they didn't teach us about any of that stuff. Well, maybe they did, but we just didn't pay attention. We didn't believe that one person could make a difference.
Yeah, I think I heard that one somewhere. Well, looks like Tracy's going to be late, so I guess I'll start playing Space Blasters without her.
Now, I want you to keep your time down on that. You know your father hates to run the generator for Space Blasters. We didn't have much sun today.
Wait, generator? Son, what are you talking about?
Well, the solar panels. They didn't give us much electricity today because it was so overcast. Well, and you know as well as I, we're not supposed to use electricity for non-essential appliances.
Oh,
Although you may think Space Blasters is essential, I'm sure your father would disagree.
this is really getting annoying. Oh, hey, Mom, I'm going to get my high score. The highest score ever. Power outage, huh? Fuel shortage or something?
Now, I warned you to keep your time down on that. Oh, your father's going to be so angry. All he wants to do tonight is watch the football game.
Well, I can't help it if we've got a house that runs on batteries. It's like living inside of a Game Boy.
Well, now, whose fault is that?
Well, it's not mine.
Oh. Hello? Oh, why, yes, he is. Oh, well, sure, I'll tell him right away. Okay. Bye now.
Hi, family. I'm home.
Hi, honey.
Hi, honey. Hi, son.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm going to turn on the television. Excuse me, son. Here. Hey, wait a minute. I don't believe this. There's no power. There's no power, and all I wanted to do was watch the Bears game, and we don't have any power. All right. Who's been using the television?
Well, I had a special that I wanted to watch, dear. I'm so sorry.
Oh, thanks a lot, honey. Thanks a lot. I just wanted to come home, sit down, and watch the game.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, son. Honey, I had a terrible day at work.
Oh, I'm so sorry, dear.
You wouldn't believe it. We had to lay off 3 guys today. Not enough energy to keep the plant running at full capacity. Who knows who will be next? Well, son, how's that acting class?
Oh, okay.
Yeah? You know, I'm really glad they're teaching you about the environment. Boy, I wish my generation would have paid more attention to that.
Mm-hmm.
But with you kids working at it the way you are, maybe sometime, someday, we'll get everything back to normal.
Ah.
I'll tell you, son, sometimes I feel guilty about the way we handle things.
Well, don't feel too bad, Dad.
Huh?
I mean, how were you supposed to know that everything would turn into a great big garbage dump?
Son, some people tried to tell us, but we wouldn't listen to them. No, we were too busy doing things the old way. You know, buy it, use it, toss it. Yes, indeed. But, you know, I remember one time, your mother talked to me about environmentalism. I told her it was a bunch of hot air.
He really did. But then, you know, we all thought like that back then.
Huh?
Who'd have ever thought that that hot air would turn out to be the greenhouse effect?
Go figure. Well, I'm going to go take a nap before dinner. I'm really tired. Honey, wake me when that delicious dinner's ready. Thanks.
Oh,
You two are really a couple of downers, you know that?
honey, I almost forgot to tell you, but Tracy called, and she's going to meet you in half an hour over at that little costume party.
Wait. The party's not supposed to be till next week.
Well, she's going to meet you there in half an hour, so if you don't want to be late, you better get going.
But I don't even have a costume.
Oh, honey, you just go as yourself. Nobody will notice.
Oh, all right. Nah, I guess I'll see you later.
Okay.
I'll eat dinner later, too. Those recyclo burgers smell delicious. Party's got to be better than this.
Whoa! Hey, Steve, that's a great costume, man.
I'm not wearing any costume.
It's a good one.
Well, what are you supposed to be?
I'm a lowland gorilla. The hunters finally got us all.
Yeah, and I'm a spotted owl. We grew extinct because, well, they cut down all the redwood trees.
Remember?
Deforestation.
Yeah, of course. Whoa, sorry. Nice tree costume.
Well, thank you. I am the giant redwood. It was a beautiful tree. It was the tallest tree on the planet.
Let me guess, extinct?
Yep, just like my animal.
Wait a minute, what are you supposed to be?
Well, I'm supposed to be a red squirrel. They tore down my house to make condominiums.
Look, I'm getting the point here, and it's clear that I'm fighting a losing battle, but what's so important about a squirrel?
Come on, Steve. Once an animal becomes extinct, there's no bringing it back. It's gone forever.
Yeah, I guess so, but come on, a red squirrel?
Yes, well, red squirrels were around for past generations. Why shouldn't they be there for future generations? Besides, why do we have the right to wipe out a whole species just because we want more room for ourselves?
All right, I just never thought of it that way, okay?
Well, do!
Hey.
Huh?
Sure, thanks. Yuck. What's in this stuff?
Oh, it's called pollution punch. See? There's a little tire, and there's a piece of plastic, and some banana peel.
You guys actually expect me to drink this stuff?
Oh, it's just candy. So how do you like the party?
Well, you guys really get into this stuff, don't you?
Well, we really don't have much of a choice.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Why, I have learned a lot today. I guess I was being kind of a jerk, wasn't I?
Kind of. Yeah.
You really think things could ever get this bad?
I don't know. But that's not the point. If we all don't change a little and do our share, then the environment's never going to change.
Well, do you really think we can make a difference?
Well, Steve, look, 3.3 pounds of garbage per person. Multiply that times a year, that's 1,200 pounds of garbage. And in the United States alone, there's at least a couple 100 million people.
Okay, those numbers are pretty scary, but what do they really mean?
All right, well, let's look at it another way. People have been on the planet for a while and messed up the environment by not paying any attention to it, right?
Right.
So it stands to reason that by paying attention to it, we could clean it up a lot more than we messed it up. The key to the
Thanks, guys.
All right.
I get it. From now on, I am a committed environmentalist and protector of our planet.
Whoa, check him out.
here.
All right.
Is that all you learned? I mean, just about the environment?
Well, no. I also want to apologize for embarrassing you earlier. Like I said, I know I can be a jerk, but I'm learning.
Okay, apology accepted.
Tracy, I was wondering. You know, in spite of the jerk that I've been, I was wondering if you might like to go with me to the real costume party. You know, next week?
Yeah, sure, okay.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, attention, everybody. Who wants to get out of this depressing place and get back to the real world where we at least have a chance to make a change, make things better?
Yeah, let's go. Come on.
Hey, Tracy, one thing. Yeah? I'm not sure if I want to know this, but why are you dressed just like me?
Well, I'm dressed like another extinct creature.
Oh, yeah? What kind of animal is that?
Let's see, I don't care about the environment, creature.
Well, I guess that's the one kind of animal we can all do without.
Right.
Back. Let's go back.
Boy, you know, this place looks a lot better when you can see the floors.
Yeah.
Hey, remember that if you decide to slip back into your old ways.
Hey, no problem.
Get him. He's suddenly protector of the planet.
Yeah.
So how did you like your trip through to the future?
Well, I'll tell you, the worst part about it was that power outage. I mean, I nearly had my high score at Space Blaster.
Oh, dear. Well, at
no.
least we got through that thick skull of yours.
Yeah, and of course, we all know that if nothing else fails, we have one thing we can depend on you for.
Yeah, stubbornness.
Hey! Better watch it, Mazel. We might find something inside you to recycle.
Oh, come on. Hey, you know, environmentalism is not something that's new. It's been around for a long time.
It has?
Well, yes. Even in the Talmud, it says that to God belongs the earth and all its possessions, which is just a fancy way of saying that the earth is not ours to do with as we please.
Right, we're just borrowing it.
Yep, and we got to give it back in the way that we found it.
Right.
Or maybe even better.
We have to remember that the environment is ours to share.
And protect.
You know, you're right. Hey, kids, why don't you talk to your teachers or your parents about the environment? As a matter of fact, talk to them about starting up a recycling program either at home or at your school.
That's right. And remember, when you leave a room, you can always turn out the lights. Don't forget to turn off the TV, the radio, and the stereo. You can save energy that way.
Let people know it's not cool to litter.
But it is cool to recycle.
If you have something to throw away, put it in a garbage can, not on the ground.
That's right.
And help your parents plant a tree on Arbor Day, or any day for that matter.
And you know, no matter what age you are, you can always write a letter to your local business or government and ask them to do their part.
Yep.
Good idea.
And we can get letters, too. You can tell us all your ideas, or you can draw us a picture of how you think you can protect the environment. I love to get them, and I'll write back. Send your letters to Mazel, care of the Magic Door, 1 South Franklin Street, Chicago, Illinois, 60606. Please send me your letters. I'll even send you my picture.
Speaking of letters, Mazel, I've got a really nice one from a girl who also saw our other ecology show that talked about Sukkot. This is from Sarah. Dear Mazel and friends.
Hi there.
Hi, Sarah. Hi, my name is Sarah Fisher. I live in Chicago and turned 11 years old on the first day of Rosh Hashanah. I'm in the 6th grade. I loved your show about the explorers that found the cave. I also recycle.
All right.
I love Sukkot. Every year we have a sukkah on the roof. Wow, is that neat or what? Now getting to my family. My mom's name is Ida. My dad's name is Michael. I have an older sister, and her name is Eliana, and she is 13. I have a younger sister whose name is Masha, and she's going to be 9 in December. I have 2 older brothers, Philip and Tony.
All right.
Philip is 26, and Tony's 22. Well, bye. Sarah R. Fisher.
I love that
that's
letter. It's
great,
very colorful.
great.
Look, every word's in a different color. Isn't
Yeah,
that great?
really nice.
Well,
Very
thanks
cool.
a lot, Sarah. And don't forget, tell your friends to write us letters, too. Can we look at some more letters and pictures, guys?
Oh, Mazel, you know, we've got lots of letters and pictures we can look at, but unfortunately, gang,
time to go.
Oh.
So everybody, we're going to say goodbye and join us next week for another adventure through the magic door.
Shalom, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Well, we can look at pictures and let us know.
Hey, yeah,
Yeah.